What's up, guys? I'm Shock here, bringing you my first commentary on this channel. I've done commentaries on my other YouTube channel. If you're a subscriber from back then, you already know that. I didn't do them often, but I'm gonna try and start doing them often on here. I actually did try to start a commentary, weekly series on that channel, but it didn't go out that well. As back then, my voice was really squeaky. So yeah, no one took me seriously. But one thing I really want to talk about tonight, I don't know if this is going to be uploaded tonight because my computer renders really slowly. So it's probably going to be up when it actually happens. But tomorrow I'm doing something that I don't know if a lot of people have, other than famous people on consoles and gaming. I'm going to meet someone that I've never actually met before in real life. But the way I'm meeting them is through PS3. I've met them, I've talked to the kid on PS3 for a while. His name is Gabe. He lives about an hour away from me, but I'm actually going to meet him in real life tomorrow, and I honestly think that's pretty cool. Because a lot of people are like, oh, he's probably some creeper or a stalker or something, and I'm like, you're a pedophile, and I'm like, no, he's not. I've heard his mom in the background and his mics. I've heard his mom on the phone when I've talked to him. When my brothers talked to him, he said that he's heard his mom too, and all sorts of stuff. We've heard his dad. He's told us his life story. We know all about him. It's not like it's just some random thing. The only weird thing is that I've known a lot of people on gaming, and I've known them for a long time. There's some people that I've known through gaming for, almost 2 years now. And those people, I've never met them in real life. But this kid, I think I met him, it wasn't that long ago. I think I might have met him in April, or even I think I met him in April, and it's only May now, so things move really fast. The way that it happened was, we met him, and then at first one of my other friends was screaming at him because he's just that kind of kid, and he just screams at randoms. But we're lucky because normally we mute every random in the lobby. But after that, we decided not to mute randoms unless we find out that they really are annoying. So this kid, his name was Gaby Rules 2010. So we didn't mute him because we thought he had a funny name. And then one of my friends started screaming at him, like I said, and then and then he started screaming back, and then they were both just saying funny shit at each other, and me and my brother just got a kick out of it. And then my friend's like, oh, that kid seems like a douchebag, and then we talked to him for a couple more matches, and then eventually we added him, and then he's like, oh, where are you guys from? We're like, Massachusetts, and he goes, oh, what part of Massachusetts? And then we told him, and then he's like, oh, that's cool, but I don't know where that is. I live in, and then he told us where he lives. It was kind of weird, because, most people would not do that kind of stuff. You'd think that there'd be a little more. Me and my brother, as long as we're not giving away our names, it's not like they're gonna find us. Honestly. I don't care if you guys know that I'm from Massachusetts or anything. You're not knowing where I live or anything. I don't even care if you found out what town I lived in, but I don't really feel like saying that. But, anyways, and then we met him, and then, after a couple weeks, we met his friends and, people from his school, and, we met them, and then, one time, we were like, yo, you should come over, and he's like, how are we gonna do it, because our parents are not gonna let it happen. So then, I was gonna, try to tell my mom, something else, but then my brother ended up telling my mom what was actually going on, and, well, not what was actually going on, but about this kid, and said, oh, his name is Gabe, and he might be coming over sometime, and we wanted him to come over April vacation, but anyways, it moved forward, and then he told his mom some bullshit lie, but eventually he's gonna tell her the truth, but he's afraid that she won't let him meet us. But anyways, he told her some bullshit lie, and then over April vacation he couldn't come over. And then every week since then, and it's obviously on PS3, and the servers have been down, but we're lucky we have his house phone number, but he doesn't have a cell phone, so that makes it even harder. But the thing is, tomorrow we're actually going to meet him, so that's a good thing. well, this is pretty much the end of this video. If you liked little short commentaries like this, I recommend you subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks, goodbye.